prominent minister. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, Excellencies, Ministers. I am extremely pleased to be here. I am very glad, I'm really honored to witness this historic moment for us to complete the negotiations and sign an agreement on free trade exactly after 2 years from signing a deep and comprehensive free trade area agreement with the EU. And I should say that we still believe in EU, and we are very enthusiastic about the EU's future. Georgia and the EFTA countries share a common understanding of the value and importance of free trade. It is the very principle upon which EFTA was created. With the conviction that free trade is a means of achieving growth and prosperity, EFTA has since the 1960s been a standard bearer for international exchange. It is thus truly an honor for Georgia to cement trade ties with a partner who, in my eyes, embodies the very spirit of free trade. Georgia's choice of expanding free trade is much more recent, but not less passionate. We celebrate this year 25 years since we regained independence, and in 25 years we have achieved surprisingly much. Particularly in the trade sector, Georgia has a deep and comprehensive free trade area agreement with EU, free trade with Turkey and CIS countries, a preferential export regime GSP with the US, Canada, Japan, and we expect to sign free trade agreement with China by the end of this year. This means that Georgia will soon have a net of free trade deals covering more than 2 billion consumers. We have been driven in all our actions by a firm determination to become a free, thriving and dynamic economy which attracts investors and business alike. Today we are a country with stable democratic institutions, very low corruption, a simplified tax system and business-friendly legislative environment. I am very proud to say that we have been ranked 24th in the world for ease of doing business by the World Bank, and according to the World Economic Forum, investors coming to Georgia can enjoy 9th lowest tax burden in the world. The compound annual GDP growth in the past 5 years is 4.9%, and all major credit rating agencies consider us stable. Georgia, in sum, is a safe and stimulating place for foreign companies to invest. Georgia is already becoming a regional hub for doing business. Geostrategically, we stand in a vitally important location, being at the crossroads between Asia and Europe. The revival of the modern Silk Road in particular makes Georgia's future as a trade, logistics and transportation hub, but certain and very promising. The free trade deal which we have signed today is significant as it expands the scope of Georgia's web of free trade agreements. It is also a significant step forward for Georgia to exchange freely with some of the most advanced and free economies in the world. I am certain that our bilateral relationship with Switzerland, as well as with other 3 EFTA countries, will grow stronger and across all sectors, and that we will become partners in a much greater sense. This is already to a large extent the case today. Thank you very much for your attention, and I would like to join the gratitudes towards the negotiating teams for very hard work, and I am very glad that we have completed these negotiations in a really surprisingly short period of time. Thank you very much.